Hey guys, it's Sujoy here, and today I built my first ever gaming PC. This gaming PC was pretty expensive, but besides the hefty price point, this PC packs some great features. It is awesome at gaming and has excellent performance during editing, and I absolutely love it. Before I begin, I just want to say that this PC looks absolutely amazing. I just love it because of the RGB it has, which you can tell I kinda went overboard with because literally every component is RGB. But it's fine because I can control it with the software later. Anyways, enough with this introduction, let's get into the parts I used for this build. So the processor that I used was the 8-core, 16 threads Ryzen 2700X processor with the AMD Wraith Prism cooler included in the box. This CPU is an absolute beast when it comes to editing and also impressive while gaming. The RAM that I went with was the 16GB Corsair Vengeance RGB DDR4 RAM, which is at a 3000 MHz speed, and let me tell you, the RGB on this RAM looks absolutely amazing inside the PC case. I mean, you just have to see it to believe it. The graphics card that I went with was the EVGA GeForce GTX 1060 SSC version, which is actually really good at gaming because with all my other parts and this GPU, I can play any 1080p games from like 120 FPS to all the way to 240 FPS, which is actually pretty smooth. I can even play 2K games, 4K games, like over like 100 FPS guaranteed, because this card proved to be an absolute beast while gaming and editing. The power supply that I went with was the EVGA 750W EQ power supply, which was more than enough power for all my parts. The motherboard that I went with was the Asus ROG Strix X470F gaming motherboard, which has many ports, is RGB compatible, has a built-in I/O shield for easy installation, and it looks awesome. One thing I am upset about is the board itself only has one RGB strip on the top left. I would have appreciated if there was more RGB throughout the whole board, but it still looks great overall. For storage, I went with a WD Blue 1TB hard drive to install all my apps and documents and games on, and also a WD Blue 250GB SSD for my Windows OS. And for all these parts to sit inside, the case that I chose was the beautiful Corsair 460X RGB case, which I have to say looks absolutely stunning. It has a full tempered glass panel on both the front and the side. I have to say, however, cable management in this case was tricky, but I managed to do it the best I could, and I am happy with the end product. Finally, I also picked up an extra Corsair SP120 RGB fan for the exhaust, since this case only includes 3 of these for intake, but I was able to connect all these fans into the included fan hub, which comes with the case, so it was all good and it worked out well. Overall, I was very happy with how the PC turned out, and I enjoyed building the PC itself. It was quite fun putting all the parts together because it somehow seems like connecting Legos, but instead of Legos, I had computer components. My experience was pretty good. I didn't have any issues building the PC because it did boot up on the first try, and I was actually really excited because a lot of times there's some troubleshooting and stuff, but really, this PC building a computer, I was really intimidated, but I realized that it was nothing at all. It was pretty easy. I bet anyone can do it if you just know what you're doing, read the manuals, watch some videos, and I'll say you'll have a fun time. So this wraps up the video. If you guys want to build this PC with the parts that I used, all the parts will be listed down in the description with links of where I bought these, so it'll be easier for you guys to buy the parts. And also, if you did enjoy this video, remember to hit that like button. It would be greatly appreciated down below, and if you're new here, remember to smash that subscribe button in the face for more videos like this, and also a whole variety of other videos that I promise you'll enjoy.